going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to another One Take Review. It's your boy Big Dow back with a review for Stranger Things 3. Usually it's like Stranger Things Season 3. I guess it's just Stranger Things 3. We know it's third season. Either way it go. I just got to say, I thought it was something about this season. I can't tell you what it was, people. And I guess it's pretty much going to tell you how I feel about the season right here is that it was something special about this season. I do not know what it was. I've just watched it. I was enjoying it. But it was just something. I can't say it was something different. I don't know what it was. It just was something special about this season. It pretty much picks up, I think, a year after the events from season 2, where everybody's Finn. I mean, how about I say his real name? Mike and Elle, 11, are like dating. They've been dating for a while. You know, what they didn't want to do is be around each other. You have Dustin getting back from summer camp. You have Nancy and Jonathan. They're working at like the paper. They have interns at the paper. Lucas is still dating Max. Billy's a lifeguard. Hopper's trying to go on a date with Joyce. She's not going for it. And Will is trying to keep I guess you can kind of say keep the crew together, but I don't think that's necessarily what it is. And this is where it gets into more like the story element. You have these kids who are growing up, and like they're getting into like girls, like they have girlfriends now. And when you think about who's hanging with who, it's like you have Elle and Will who's always together. Then you have Lucas and Sam who are dating. And then you have Dustin, who's been hanging out with Steve a lot, who works at the mall, the new mall that they have. How did Hawkins get a mall? I have no idea. And then you have Will just kind of like that person being left out. And there were certain times throughout the show where I will say that's probably the biggest critique I have, and probably the only critique I have, is that sometimes he didn't get enough to do. It's like he was, and this is a non-spoiler review, like he was like, there was one thing he did that was very, very helpful to them, but it's like, even if he did do it, it kind of wouldn't have mattered too much. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would have gave him a little bit more to do, but they had some stuff going on with him in the beginning, because like it's like, hey, and I think we've been in a position where like, hey, we're growing up, and like you and your friends, you're not necessarily growing apart. It's just like some of y'all are getting into different things. And I think even if this show were to go on for like, let's say, I know they're got a season 4 coming, but let's say it go on to like these kids got in high school, and like you'll start seeing, I'm pretty sure when the season starts, it's like different people be hanging with different people. It's just how it would be, because like they're not into the same things, and like they actually addressed it. Like, hey, things gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not gonna be the same as it was a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Things will switch up. I like that. Also, we get introduced to a new character, and we other characters get more prominent roles. One of the new characters would be Robin, who you meet in the first episode, played by Maya Hawke. Absolutely fantastic. Fell in love with her the first episode. You know what I'm saying? She also works at the ice cream shop with Steve. You fall in love with her character. Her character is she's just cool, bro. She's one of them ones. Okay, if you don't know what that is, it's just think of the most amazing. Think of the person you want, and just that's what they are. It's one of them ones. It's like it's just one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's what you prefer. She's one of those. Like, she's totally one of the girls I probably would prefer. Probably somebody I just kick it with all the time. And another character who's in the previous seasons but never had a prominent role until this season is Erica, played by Priya Ferguson. Lucas's sister. She is a absolute scene stealer. Hilarious, completely hilarious throughout. You get to see like what she brings to the story, and I think she's hilarious, and she killed it. She killed it. MVP of the entire show, though, I just have to say this, is David Harbour. Man. Harbour killed it. Every single, like, he's just in a frenzy because this season is pretty much about, like, I didn't even get to like the overview of the season or what it's about, but it's basically, hey, you have some Russians trying to open up the gateway, and the part of, I guess you call it the flare, that got out of wheel didn't go back into the gateway. It stayed out, but once the gateway was closed, it closed off connection. So it's like, hey, it's like controlling a remote control car. This is probably gonna be a horrible analogy, but like, just hear me out. The big monster that's inside the gateway, when the gate is open or cracked, it can control the other piece. Just like a remote control car, you can control it, but like you put something, you close it, or you get like say you shut the antenna off on the damn remote control car, you can't control it no more. You know what I'm saying? So as long as the gate's cracked, and you have these, like, we have Russians. Why we got Russians, I don't know. It's part of the show, people, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? So now he's going around, he's infecting people, he infected Billy. That's not a spoiler. You see that in the trailer. If you didn't watch the trailer, I do have to apologize for that. I pretty much consider everybody watch the trailer for this. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're watching this review. So we get like they're trying to invade. Also, we trying to stop the Russians, but the Russians don't know what they're doing. Then we still have the relationship problems. Then we still have like problems with the families. We still have, like, there's so much stuff going on. But like I think this season does I think this season actually flowed the best out of all of them, and I think it was proportioned right. By that I mean, I think it gave everybody time, and everybody's storyline mattered in such a way. So when they all culminate at the end, it's like, or like, not necessarily at the very end, but like at a certain point, it's like it makes sense. You're like, okay, well, you can see where it was going, where everything was going there, how everything was going to lead back to something else. But it's just like you enjoy just like, this person's not doing this, and like, this is so much different from, I would say, the first season. Because the first season, you got your core is the kids, and like, they're just these group of kids, not really so much as Will, because Will was trapped and upside down, but you had the other four who was just like there, you know, Lucas, Dustin, Mike, Will. Okay, I'm not forgetting nobody, right? Lucas, Dustin, Mike, Will. So you had those, and like the first season, second season is expanded, but this one I think is the most expanded out of all of them, because you have Dustin, Steve, and Robin's group, and Erica. Then you have Harbour. I said Harbour. You have Harper and Joyce. Then you have Billy over here doing some stuff. Then you have Sam and Elle at times. Then you have Lucas, Will, and Mike. You know, you just have different groups, and everybody's out doing something different, but they don't know it. But eventually they realize, like, all these things are tied together in one way or another. And I just have to say, one thing I'm big about is characters. So I think only character I've never really been a fan of, I didn't like his character in season 2. But it wasn't for the sake, it wasn't the acting. You know, it's never the acting in the show. It's just like, I just don't like certain characters. And that would be Billy. Because not Sam, whatever, I've been calling her Sam the whole time. Max's brother. Who the hell is Sam? I don't know. Max's brother. So I never really liked him in season 2. He just seemed like one of those guys I probably would have just got into it with and just tried to fight just because he act like a dick sometimes, and it seemed like he picked on people. Shit I wasn't cool with, you know what I'm saying? Shit I just didn't like. So I don't like him. But they give him some stuff in season 3 that you kind of like understand. They kind of make the sympathetic for the character, you know what I'm saying? But it's earned too, and it makes sense because it ties a lot of things up, and you get a better understanding. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. One thing about this thing is some parents are still very, very absent, and there are some situations where just like nobody, okay, like nobody else is gonna come down the street. Nobody else is gonna come down the street. There's no cars on the road. Like this is going. This big ass thing is going down, and nobody else is here. Okay. Okay. So you have to just accept some stuff like that. But other than that, it's like the show. It doesn't feel off to me. You know what I'm saying? It still feel in the realm of what the show's been the first two seasons. It just, but like I said, I still think this one has a much better just flow to it than season two. Season one, I don't know, it has like a certain energy that season one didn't even have. You know what I'm saying? And they give you flashbacks, and you see like how they used to be and stuff. And so it really make you appreciate like where the show is at now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, two things I'm super big on when I watch anything is characters and the ending. And episode 8, the last episode, incredible. From a story standpoint, from an emotional standpoint, from a character standpoint, and just immediately when it was over, it was two things I wanted to do. One, the biggest thing I want to do that I know is not even possible is to start season 4, because I'm like, yo, what the hell what happens next? Like I want to continue with this. I want to continue with these characters. Like I don't know what's gonna happen no more. You know what I'm saying? And I want to know. I care. You know what I'm saying? Because I care about these characters. Like, let me know what happens now. And 2, I want to just start the season over, which I'm probably gonna do like in the morning or something. Like it was that good. And like that, I'm telling you, that final episode, it hits you so many different places. You truly just appreciate everything you have been through from season 1 all the way to now. It's just like, and like, especially, even I know season 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying, especially, but like everything you've gone through in season 3 is like, okay, I like this. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I kind of predicted, but there was others. And then we have a new kind of like villain, other than like Billy. It's like this Russian. It's the dude is the Terminator, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He was Arnold Schwarzenegger's stunt double. Had to be, bro. Dude is like beast. You know exactly what I'm talking about when you see him. Great show, man. I think I just finished watching it. Not in the like mood to like rank things. I maybe do a video separate ranking them, like the seasons and so on and so forth. But like as of right now, I just want to appreciate this season for what it was. So you guys, let me know what you thought about it thought about this season of Strange Things down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.